welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty back with another video. This is the second part of my Lost Realms video. I've just been buying stuff from Lost Realms Records out of Portugal. Brilliant record label doing old sort of cult metal, forgotten about bands from the 80s and 90s. They also put out new releases I've recently discovered as well. So a few things picked up from them. I'm not going to show you them now, but yeah, they are putting out modern stuff with an old feel to them, or if you know what I mean, that sort of thing like that. So I've got a few releases here, just to continue on for the first one. Thanks everybody for watching the first one, by the way. If you haven't, I'm going to leave a link below. Just start watching it, because there's some cool bands knocking about in this label, and I'm just delighted to find this stuff. I love all this old stuff. Being brought up in the 80s is probably, it just has that kind of nostalgia feel to me, hearing these kind of bands. Mightn't appeal to some of the younger people in the VC, but I love going back and finding this stuff. I've bought a load of this stuff in the last few weeks now. I haven't been buying much new releases really at all of this year. I have to get a couple of death metal releases and that, but yeah, sorry, we're just playing one of them in the background there, turn down a wee bit. So yeah, so to continue on from the first one, as I say, I've got 5 CDs here and I've got 2 records. I have other stuff, but I'm not ready to show you that yet. So I'm going to try to waffle my way through this, because as I said in the last one, they're all new bands to me. Haven't heard of them before, but yeah, there's some real gems here. Now, Lost Realms Records, go and check them out. I'll leave a link for their YouTube channel, and go and just do what I did. I just sat down and listened to a few random videos of promo videos that they have up on the channel, and just finding some excellent stuff, some really cool stuff. Okay, so let's go. Let's quickly go through these. There's only a couple of CDs and 2 vinyls, so it shouldn't take long. But yeah, okay, up first, band from Seattle, Washington. Now we're listening to these in the background at the moment. Their band is called Medusa. I will take it. It's probably going to be a huge glare. So yeah, so I picked this up on CD. I wasn't sure if the vinyl was out, but I just got the CD anyway, and I'm really glad. I really love this. This is more of an EP with some extra demo tracks on it. So yeah, hopefully that can give it a bit clearer. It's kind of a cool mythology kind of cover on it. Jason and the Argonauts, Medusa, that sort of a vibe. 2 of the members of these are of Greek descent, so that's probably where the mythology come in, and the name for the band, Medusa. So the lead singer is called, her name is Litsa Georgiadis. It's Greek. I'm going to make a balls of that, but she is an absolutely fantastic singer. These are a great band. As I say, what was on this? There's the CD. We're listening to it digitally just so I can show the CD off, because the CD is pretty cool. So you've got 6 tracks on the Dare to Rock EP from 1990, which is excellent. And then you've got 3 tracks that was on another demo that they had out in 1994, I believe, after that. But it's a blast of it. It's just good heavy metal. It's really good. It's got really good organic sound. I love the sound of the drums in it. The sound just real, like, you know. But yeah, so that's Medusa, Dare to Rock from there's the band there. You can see them. But yeah, from Seattle, Washington. Very, very, very excellent. I think I've listened to this CD so much now. I think I know it off by heart. Yeah, I was gonna sing there, but I better not. Okay, so that's the first one. If you like old Doro stuff, she sounds a bit like Doro in this, and she obviously got heavily influenced by the early Doro stuff. But yeah, that's one to check out. It's one of the better ones, believe me. That's Medusa and Dare to Rock from 1990 and 1994. I'll just let that play on in the background. Turn down a bit. Okay, staying in Seattle, or the Seattle area in Washington. This is the band I mentioned. I mentioned an album coming up featuring a member of a very, very big 90s grunge heavy metal band. That'd be more metal for me than grunge, them especially. But anyway, this is a band called Sato, how do you pronounce this? I don't know. So this is a compilation of all their studio stuff. This is called Letter Warriors Sato Anthology of 1982 to 1986. So this is a really old school heavy metal. Once again, I'll show you the inside, and I'll take out the cover so you can get a better picture of who they are. So yeah, straight up heavy metal. So yeah, recorded between 82 and 86. A lot of these bands just didn't make it. There were so many bands out there, and unfortunately they didn't make it. So it's great when like Lost Realms label and Cult Metal Classics as well. They put out some great old school 80s stuff, and I just love picking it up, trying it out. Like, you know what I mean? doesn't cost an arm and a leg, but it's worth it. So yeah, so Sato got their name from the Aussie song, obviously, Sail Across the Ocean. There's a little bit of biography in the book here about the band, a few things in them. This band featured Mike Starr from Alice in Chains on bass. This is his first major band. Sadly passed away, Mike Starr now, but yeah, great bass player. This is a really good heavy metal band. The lead singer has passed on as well, unfortunately, Dean Jeffries, and he's a hell of a singer. So yeah, really nice booklet. Just a little bit of a write-up and some old pictures. A lot of these bands were doing so well, it's just unfortunate they couldn't make it. They weren't getting record deals, and they just not fell out of love with the music, but they just moved on to other stuff. And yeah, there's some flyers in that, but Burin, B-U-R-I-N, Seattle, I think. Battle of the Bands. But yeah, I love all these little old flyers as well coming. But yeah, straight up hard rock and heavy metal. Melodic, very melodic. Bit of Armored Saint in places as well, but it just sounds like it's the 80s, yeah, US heavy metal, and that's exactly what it is. But yeah, some cracking tunes on this too. This is a really good band, really good surprise. Leather Warrior, great song. Halloween. Wheels Burn, it's got a weird fucking font. Night Prowler is great. Pushing Back, and there's a live track at Men at Arms as well. But yeah, that's another one to check out on the thing. As I say, there's little snippets and videos of all these on the, what do you call it, on the Lost Realms YouTube channel. Well worth checking out. So Sato, Mike Starr from Alice in Chains, very cool. Nice to have these. Okay, going to jump across the Atlantic now. We're going to go to Belgium. Back to Belgium. There's a couple of Belgian bands in the last video, and they were great. Straight off the bat, this one's not bad. I think the vocals are maybe a bit of a letdown, but this is really, really old school. Really, I'll not say demo sounding, but it sounds like a band starting out. And yeah, I think the vocals hold it back a bit. Sorry. So this compilation is called Metal Through the Main Gate by a Belgian band called Battering Ram. So sit there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Once again, I'll take it out. But yeah, pretty cool. It's not bad. I'm all of a sudden comparing it to the other Belgian bands I've listened to in the last few weeks, and I'm sort of putting it down a wee bit. But it's still very good. There's some really catchy tunes on it. The hype sticker says, "Forgotten 80s Belgian metal released on CD for the first time. It includes the metal anthem Power of Evil, which is the first track on it, and it's a good song, but it's by no means my favourite song on it. 16-page booklet, 40 minutes of audio, fully mastered. But yeah, it's just another cool. Belgium must have been flying back then with bands, as I'm sure all the rest of Europe and the States were. But yeah, nice little book. You have the lyrics. They're definitely worth checking out. They wouldn't be my favourite of what I picked up so far, but it's not bad at the same time. I listened to it this morning as well before I sat down to do the video. So yeah, a little bit of a write-up about the band once again. It's only a short little interview. It's not really much to it. They're just telling what bands they were influenced by. Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Sax and all that sort of stuff. But did I have a date for this? Yeah. So this includes 2 demos. So it's the 1987, I'm reading this shit obviously, 1987 demo, Break It Through the Main Gate. And then it also includes the Intruder demo, which is far, far better. It's a lot more trashier actually. The Intruder demo, I think there's 3 tracks on it. One More Beer, excellent. Sounds like a tankard song, and it's really, really fast paced and really moves. It's a really good one to check out. Tao Ghost and Fighters from Shaolin, yeah. But yeah, another one. Battering Ram, Metal Through the Main Gate. Nice. As I say, I love picking up this shit. Not shit, but this stuff. Okay, next up we are going back to the States. This is a bit more power trash now. The last 2, there's only 2 more bands putting the album and CD each. So yeah, it's a bit of power trash, bit more heavier stuff. This first band, the Tucson band, they're down as power trash. It is power trash, but it's a lot more heavy metal. I think this is their debut EP to come out. I'm looking to see if there's any dates. There is not. Of course, the flipping isn't. So this is their debut EP called Straight From Hell. It's the cover that caught my eye. I seen this months ago and I think, wow, I love that cover. It's just very cool looking. So yeah, That's a better look at it there. Aftermath. So these are from Tucson, Arizona. And this is really good. So this is their Power Straight From Hell EP 1985. There's another 2 tracks taken from the Killing Time EP 1988 for some reason in the middle of the whole lot. And then you go back to 86 with the Iron Tyrants Waging War compilation. It's a track that they put on a compilation back then. And then there's Aftermath demo tape from 1987. So these guys have a few releases out. They have one full-length album out. It's called Don't Cheer Me Up. I haven't picked it up on CD yet, but I have picked up another compilation that Lost Realms put out. But yeah, very good. Mask of Deception, the first track on it was the first song I heard on this. As I said, or as I showed you in the last video, the Lost Realms vinyls, they come with loads of little knickknacks, and they're all numbered and limited edition as well. And I don't find them heavily priced, the Lost Realms stuff, so I think they're worth. As I say, if you're into the older stuff, like myself, a bit old like me, so 101 out of 250, that's the number on that one. This one's on plain black vinyl. But yeah, really good vocals. As the hype sticker said, they usually helps to read it upside down as well. Aftermath is an essential name in the history of Tucson, Arizona metal. Born in the city in Tucson, massive, very particular style of trash, full of power and intricate compositions. They easily please fans of more technical side of metal. Independently released this EP in 1985. In this reissue you will find blah 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 blah. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. It wouldn't be as good power trash as the next band I'm going to show you, but yeah. So as I say, Lost Realms, picture of the band. That looks like the picture of the next comp. It is actually, just after noticing that now. You got an inner as well with some lyrics, and then you got the story of Aftermath, which is pretty interesting. A lot of these stories kind of follow the same route. As I said before, no deals were forthcoming. These bands were gigging all over the place, supporting actually some main headline acts and just not getting there. Like, you know, it's just not everybody's going to make it in anything in life, is it? Are they? Like, so yeah, unfortunately they didn't. But as I say, it's nice to find this stuff now. So really good band, definitely worth checking out if you're into power trash. Heavy metal power trash. The next band is most definitely power trash. But anyhow, just as I said about Aftermath, I picked up this Building Up to Meltdown. This is another compilation of all bits and bobs that they've done, studio stuff and that, and yeah, really good. Bit of a crack on the outside of the case, son of a bitch. But yeah, lovely little detailed booklets that come with this, full of information about Aftermath. You get all the lyrics of the songs, some pictures of course, and yeah, just really fucking time capsule stuff. I love finding all this old stuff like that, and yeah, need to start buying some new stuff too though. But yeah, this is what I enjoy. This is the kind of heavy metal I'm into, is the old school. But yeah, another band for you to check out perhaps. All their stuff is on that Lost Realms, as I keep saying. Okay, next up, now this is my favourite Lost Realms band so far. It's a bit heavier than the other stuff. Now this is power trash. These boys are from Columbus, Ohio. Now these guys didn't have a full length. I think this is all stuff from yeah, I'm just trying to think now, is it? Yeah, it's all stuff from kind of demos or stuff they released in certain years. I'll show you the band first. Be a good idea, wouldn't it? So the first band up, this band is Trigger Zone, and the album is The Good, The Bad and The Ugly. Love the cover, love the title. It just reminds me obviously of the fucking movie. Clint Eastwood and the dudes. But yeah, really cool. When I heard the second song on this, Day for Fighting, instant, gotta get that. I don't care what label it's on, where it is, I've got to get it. It's absolutely banger of a track. So here you've got 4 tracks that were recorded between 1991 and 1992. Maybe these guys were a bit too late to the trash party back then, power trash party. Track 5 to 9 was recorded between 1993 and 94. So absolutely, I love this. Can't say enough about this, man. I've listened to it so many times. Songs on The Good, The Bad and The Ugly title track is brilliant. Day for Fighting Class, Fate, Hope and Fear, probably my favourite song album on it, is just absolutely amazing. Evil Stepfather. So yeah, I'll show you what's inside. So basically, Trigger Zone, very they remind me of a good few bands. The Power Trash, this is on black vinyl. All my purchases have been black vinyl so far, which is good. Trigger, I'm not going to read that. But this is full of riffs. There was a lot of bands popping out to me when I started listening to this first. Exodus, or not Exodus, fucking hell, Overkill, straight away. Bass is very high in this trash mix, US trash mix. And it just reminded me of the DD from Overkill, and some of the vocals they did in some stages. You're getting bits of Annihilator here. Metal Church all over the place. I was walking, when you're walking around doing stuff in the house and this on, I was getting mic vocals everywhere from Metal Church. It was really good. Even by one stage, one of the songs, I can't remember which one exactly it is, could be the Mental or Chaos. Steve Grimmett, Onslaught period of Onslaught with Steve Grimmett, that sort of jumped at me. So that's what you're getting. It's very nice, clean, good production, amazing riffs, fantastic vocals. I think they may have had 2 vocals over their span of existence, whatever you want to say it. There's not a ton of information on the booklet about these guys, but yeah, once again, numbered 128 out of 250. But yeah, this is made it all worthwhile for me. I'm so delighted to have this one. I think this is just absolutely a banger. A little bit of biography in there, but yeah, it's not giving much details as well. But these guys, what do you call it, supported loads of big bands. Pantera, who else did they support? I have read this, just can't see it now. Man of War, Annihilator, Sanctuary, Sicker Reich. So these guys, yeah, these guys were going places. Same old story. But yeah, if you like Power Trash, if you like Metal Church, Forbidden, even if some of the stuff sounds like Forbidden, that sort of thing, you will definitely appreciate these, I think. Okay, it's nothing you haven't heard before, but what isn't these days? Everybody sounds like somebody. There's nothing original in music anymore. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely one to check out. Highly recommend this one. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly by Trigger Zone. And then to follow up that, what do you call them? Lost Realms released this other Trigger Zone. This is only out in March, I think it was. So this is called The Pain Principle. So what this is other tracks that aren't on this, that would have been recorded at the same time. There's a couple of tracks with the original vocalist, Dave Davis. It's either not the original vocalist, but Dave Davis on vocals. Sorry, he came after the guy that's on the other one, Sam McKinney. But yeah, excellent, more brilliant stuff. Brilliant, just great clean riff, memorable songs, memorable riff, catchy choruses, really cool. There's the hype sticker. Power Trash from Columbus, Ohio, recordings from 1985 to 1994. So yeah, so there is some old school stuff on this. Over 35 minutes of audio. Banging. Really good band. Definitely worth checking out. So that's my other little stint into Lost Realms. I will be doing more because I have other releases of theirs, and I'm buying some of the stuff, as I say, that they're releasing more up to date. But yeah, really cool label, as you can tell. Trigger Zone, the highlight for this and me, but Sato, and that Medusa CD we're listening at the moment is excellent as well. So and Aftermath, of course, jeez, another great band. So there you go. That was a lot of talking. Thanks for tuning in to part 2. I hope somebody finds something that they like. Just go on to it, try it out, flip on a song for 30 seconds. It's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But yeah, it's always nice if someone comes back and says that they heard that and they thought it was cool. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for not all the new subscribers, but I got a good few subscribers in the last while there. I don't know who a lot of you are because you're public. Your channels aren't made public, so you can't see who the subscribers are. But I appreciate you watching and getting me up there, and just keeping in contact. And cheers. Yeah, it's really good fun now. I'm loving all this stuff. Next up, I've got to do a death metal update. I've got so much death metal in the last while. I haven't even touched it. Well, I've listened to some of it, like, you know, in between this and that. But I'll do a video next, hopefully. So that's it, guys. Another bank holiday in Ireland again. So off tomorrow once more from work, which is great. But thanks it. Let me know in the comments what you think of any of the bands, if you tried any of them out, especially Trigger Zone. I think you'd appreciate them. Anybody that's into some kind of melodic trash. And that's it. Leave it there. Cheers. Thanks all for tuning in. Talk to you all soon. Good luck. Bye.